Hi there everyone, welcome to another episode of my Pokemon Championships VGC Battle Laddering Thingy Mabob. I will come up with a good name eventually. But yes, I'm going to jump back on BattleSpot and see if I can get any good battles going. So far we've managed to win, then lose, win, then lose. Let's see if we can get a double win. Still using my good old Trick Room team, haven't come up with anything better at the moment. Hopefully I will. I'm actually, by the time you see this, I'm actually already in Brazil, where I'm hanging out with my good lady friend, and if I'm lucky, I'll try and attend a Premier Challenge out there. Ooh, we have an opponent here with a rating of 1587. Ooh, that looks a lot like that Team Sagen Park likes to use. So, what would my opponent like to do looking at my team? I think looking at my Tapu Bulu, he's definitely going to want to bring Metagross, and if he's bringing Metagross, in comes Tapu Lele. But will he go Double Duck? Double Duck would be a good idea. But yeah, I'm going to go Mimikyu and Magnezone, because Magnezone can protect and trap in the Metagross if necessary, not to mention the Kartana. So yeah, I'll also bring Tapu Bulu, override that terrain, and I'm gonna go with yeah, let's go with Araquanid, because it'll do good damage to pretty much everything on that team. So yeah. Well, it says my CPU is going at over 60%, and then it goes all the way down to 13. Magnezone and Mimikyu. Mimikyu will be my good weather starter here. So, I think, yeah, going for the Trick Room here is the best bet. I don't think either of those Pokemon are going to have Taunt. And definitely protect with Magnezone. Kartana will be unable to switch, but will Pelipper. Get the protect, and if I were him I'd probably double into... Oh, that's interesting. Does get the Scald off. Breaks my disguise, of course. But do we see... No burn, excellent. And Trick Room is up successfully. So here I think I'll actually... Let's Will-O-Wisp the Kartana and Thunderbolt the Pelipper. I don't think he had a ground type, so hopefully everything can go nice and smooth here. Does protect, unfortunate. But I should get the Will-O-Wisp off before it Sacred Swords me. Which I do, excellent. And the question is, will my opponent switch there? Oh, it goes for the Smart Strike. But yes, with the burn. Okay, if you were gonna switch, what would you do? I'm actually going to double team the Kartana here. When I say double team, I do mean attack it with both. Does nice damage. I don't think Shadow Claw will knock it out, but yeah. Puts it in a nice range. And we see the Hurricane onto Magnezone. Ugh, confusion, have fun. And we see Sacred Sword. And it looks like Kartana will be going down next turn. Let's Shadow Claw Kartana and Thunderbolt Pelipper, although he will probably protect Pelipper. Yeah. So, yeah. Are we confused? No. But Shadowclaw does take out Kartana. Now, what's my opponent going to bring in? Now, Aaron's Pelipper was Focus Sashed, if I remember correctly. Is this one going to be Focus Sashed? I'm going to say yes, considering he seems to have copied his team pretty well. We actually see the Gold Duck come in. But yes, I'm going to go for it again. Shadowclaw and Thunderbolt. As yes, he protects his Gold Duck. I thought he might do that. Oh, don't be paralyzed. Don't be confused. Thank you. We get it off on Pelipper, and we see it is Focus Sashed. Oh, we see the paralysis as well. But yes, Shadowclaw in, and down it goes. Is this my last turn of Trick Room? No, that could be a cause for concern if it is. Ooh, the rain stops, that's handy. But yes, that was the last turn of Trick Room. This is actually pretty bad. My opponent can attack me with both his mons now. Probably knocking us out. With Araquanid in the back, things aren't looking good. Yeah, if he should definitely target the Mimikyu now, but let's see, I could... Yes, switching in Tapu Bulu would be a good idea. I will do this. Let's switch out Magnezone and go for Trick Room on Mimikyu. It's unlikely we'll actually hit it, but let's get rid of that electric terrain. And in comes Bulu. Activating the grassy terrain. We see the Dazzling Gleam. Damn, Mimikyu! And Hydro Pump into Tapu Bulu. Oh, I can't believe how much that Dazzling Gleam did. He must be modest. But yeah, let's bring in Araquanid here. Now, I'm only going to win this if my opponent screws up. Let's protect with Araquanid and go for Horn Leech onto Tapu Koko. Hopefully my opponent targets Araquanid here and maybe protects with Golduck, but I don't think he will. You have to be pretty dumb for that. Dazzling Gleam. Alright. Now my only hope is if he didn't target Tapu Bulu, but the odds of that are very, very low. Z move. Not sure why he goes for the Z move here, maybe just to show off if he's targeting Tapu Bulu. Yeah, maybe confirming the kill on Tapu Bulu by going for a Z move. Very unfortunate. I should have gone for the wide guard, but still Tapu Bulu would have died. And yeah, Tapu Koko is free to go for a Thunderbolt now. Oh! Oh, I still have Magnezone. Nice. I forgot about this. Switch. Can Araquanid survive a Thunderbolt? And we will Thunderbolt onto Golduck. The terrain here definitely helping us out, but is it enough? Come on, Araquanid, you're bulky. Oh? Oh. Gonna double team the Magnezone. But that's okay, Aww, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. That's so annoying. That means I'm gonna have to try and get double protects and all that shenanigans. Encore. I'm not sure if Aaron had Encore on his Golduck. Now what should I do? Only one turn of grassy terrain left. I will go for the double protect. Actually, what if he tries to target a Raconid here? Yeah, I'll go for the double protect anyway. It's the best chance I have of winning, no matter how remote. Oh, we do get the double protect with Magnezone. That's excellent. But did he target Magnezone? Oh, we get the double protect there as well. Excellent. But yes, he is just targeting Magnezone. But thanks to all this recovery, can I now survive? I think that may have taken me out of kill range. I'm forced to go for protect again with Araquanid. But I can go for hidden power ground. We do fail that there. And he does target Araquanid. We survive, excellent. And hidden power ground lets loose and does nice damage. And I believe, yes, I believe this means I win now. He can't kill both of us. And wow, that was a very close battle. I mean, he could go for Dazzling Gleam and do damage to Magnezone and kill Araquanid, but that's the only thing he can do, I think. And hidden power again. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam, but Magnezone should take this like a... Whoa, that does so much damage! What is he feeding? I don't think my modest Life Orb Tapu Koko does that much. But yes, we were able to clinch out a win here. Good job, Magnezone. And we got lucky. Damn, that was a good one. Okay, game 2. And nah, don't need to save that. Yep, I'm staying in Brazil for 3.5 weeks, hoping to attend a Premier challenge in Rio de Janeiro. And if there are any going in Sao Paulo, I might give that a try. A rating of 1539 now. And let's see. Oh, excellent. Someone from Japan with a relatively low rating. Never underestimate the Japanese, though. Sand Team. That works well from a Trick Room, but the Persian could give us a problem. I'm going to lead Porygon 2 and Mimikyu here. Then I think Araquanid is a definite winner. And Muck, I believe. If I'm able to get up a Curse, I should be able to do some damage. But yeah, the Fake Out and Taunt from the Persian could be a problem. Not to mention those parting shots. But my opponent seems to be based mainly on speed, so if I'm able to get a Trick Room up. But then of course there is the Gigalith, which could prove hazardous. Outslows pretty much everything on my team, I believe. It's a good answer for Trick Room. But yeah, if I'm able to burn it, that should be handy. Perhaps I should prioritize burning it. Okay. Lulu. Team Skull, y'all. Definitely love this theme. Persian and Kartana. And what download do we get? Special attack, that's handy. Okay. It doesn't get knockoff yet. I'm gonna go for a Trick Room with Mimikyu. And Thunderbolt. No. Ice Beam with Porygon. Fur Coat, a very good ability for Persian, but its offensive stats simply aren't enough for it to be very useful. But then it does get access to and stab for foul play now. We see a Katana withdraw and switches into Gigs. Yeah, no, perhaps realizing he can't prevent the Trick Room. Oh no, he does prevent the Trick Room, that's annoying. But at least Gigalith isn't outslowing us here. Oh, we got the freeze! And we see the berry. Ugh, the sand causing some severe lag on my game, I'm sorry. It says my CPU is working at 72% right now. Such a shame. I'm gonna have to try and get a new one. But what's the best course of action here then? Could leave the Persian and hope it stays frozen. But yeah, let's double team onto Gigalith. Oh, actually? No, I don't really want to set up Trick Room while that's here. I'll Ice Beam Persian again. But let's go for a play off into Gigalith. If we're lucky, we can get the attack drop. Connects, does decent damage. Does break my disguise. I'd like to go for Trick Room because you know the stuff he's got in the back of his team are not going to be helpful. I will go for a play rough and recover here. Persian remains frozen, luckily. Play rough connects again. And we recover. How much will Rock Slide do to Mimikyu here? Stone Edge? Whoa. Excellent. Taunt wears off. So I'm actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here and Trick Room, yes. This damn sand is causing so much lag. It's irritating to have to listen to. You probably can't hear it so bad, but yeah. keeping the frozen Persian around is actually beneficial. It means he's unable to attack with that slot. Yep, still frozen. Will-O-Wisp does connect. Now even if he does hit me with stone edges and whatnot, they won't be doing as much. Trick Room is set up. Persian will eventually faint anyway. I would have liked to have attacked the Gigalith here, but he's probably going to outspeed, and I think he'll be able to finish off Mimikyu. We'll go for an Ice Beam on it, though. Frozen and burned. They should change Frozen. I don't think it should be able to do this. So yeah, like, there should be something about it. I think Frozen should only last one turn. I think that would balance it out. They get to miss a turn, you know. Well, now both my opponents will faint on the... oh. Team's go... uh-oh. Let's bring in a Raconid here. We know Gigalith is going to faint, and we've only got 3 turns of Trick Room. Protect with a Raconid and recover with Porygon. And Gigalith will die. We can just ignore Persian for now. Poor frozen kitty. He sounds the Kartana though. There isn't much Araquanid can do to Kartana, but depending on what his partner is. He withdraws the Gigalith. That's excellent, and does bring in the Kartana. He wants to get that sand back up. That must mean possibly Stoutland or Garchomp in the back. But yeah, I'm just going to attack Kartana here. Probably won't be able to do too much. If it's Assault Vest, my Thunderbolts aren't going to do too much. But if it's not, I might be able to bring it down to its sash. Or near enough. My opponent thinking hard here. Very few Kartanas do run Protect, I think. Probably the Focus Sash ones, but... what will you do, Lulu? Oh yeah, we are still in Trick Room. Thunderbolt connects, and I doubt it'll be enough, but... yeah, probably Assault Vest. Leaf Blade. Damn, that does a nice amount of damage, doesn't it? Yeah, let's take out Persian here and Thunderbolt onto Kartana. As Trick Room is going to end here as well. If his last is Garchomp, that's very good for me. finish off the Persian and gain a little health back. And finish off Kartana. That leaves a Gigalith who will die on the next turn, guaranteed. And possibly either a Stoutland or a Garchomp. I'm placing bets for Garchomp. Gigalith and Garchomp. And that's good news for me. I should be able to one-hit KO that with a Z move. And Gigalith is going to die here no matter what it wants to do. So we'll protect, and we'll go for Trick Room. Of course my opponent must know this is what I'm going for. So if I were him, I'd go for Rock Slide flinches here. But yeah, Porygon 2 can one-hit KO Garchomp. So I've definitely won this. But yeah, maybe go for either a Stone Edge or a Rock Slide and the Ground Z move. Oh, no, just going for those flinches. Okay. I would have expected Garchomp to try and do a bit more to Porygon. But yeah, connects, does damage, no flinch, and I get Trick Room up. And Gigalith faints. Yeah, I definitely got very hacksy lucky with that freeze there. Was that the first? Yeah, I think that was my first Ice Beam. And it lasted forever, so very unfortunate for my opponent, but I'm happy to get a win. This is the first time now I've got 2 wins in a row. And let's end this with a bang, shall we? Unless my opponent forfeits. And yeah, my opponent doesn't forfeit, does allow me to finish with a bang here. Yep, we surround her with our Z power. Hydro Vortex. And that should be a one-hit KO onto Garchomp. Bang, 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 and down. Garchomp falls. And that was a good game. Very bad for that hacks, but like I said, I'm just happy I managed to win one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I should have some other videos pre-recorded to upload, so enjoy. Thanks for watching.